Hello, welcome back. I don't know where the time goes because it feels like it was only last night that we had a show, and I don't know. I don't know if I blinked or what I did, but it's another Wednesday, one of our favourite nights of the week. Welcome back, everybody. I've had lots of people this weekend sharing me photos of shows that you were at and different things. I love that. So keep them coming. I mean, some days when I am at work and not at a gig, I envy a little bit, but I actually really do like it. So please keep them coming because it reminds me why I'm working to go and play to go to those shows. We have got lots coming for you in the next few weeks, lots of different shows. There's a few that are coming up that are international. So we're going to have to work out some times that work in with the time zone. So keep a bit of an eye on the page when they come up. We'll try and get them up as quickly as we can once they're confirmed. But if they're at unusual times, that's why. So if you can't watch the live, you can always watch the replay, and we will keep an eye on the comments so that we can actually write back when you are commenting as much as we can. So just keep an eye out for that one. We've got Jason waiting in the green room, so we might welcome him into the room. Hi.
How's it going? Good to see you again.
I know, it feels like ages. We were just saying before we went live, I love those pillows too. I really like those pillows. The blue and white ones, they're really nice.
Thank you.
Welcome. It feels like forever. This is kind of like, I suppose this is the first time we've had you on as a solo artist. I don't think we've had you on a solo before, have we?
No, I don't think so.
This is kind of
as a solo anyway. So
yeah. So this is your first. Exciting.
Thanks for having me.
How are you feeling about it? Is it going well? This single's great.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, the whole transition, sort of honestly probably getting a bit adjusted to it, I guess, the whole solo artist thing, because it was only about a year ago when I sort of contemplated doing releasing music as a solo artist, but bit by bit, it's just just want to do my thing and write my songs and put them out there and just see how we go. But slowly making the transition.
Yes. So. It's good because you have been writing songs and in the industry for a long time, and you everywhere you go, like all your music, it does so well, and you can see how much you enjoy it. I actually like that you're out doing something on your own. I think it's wonderful.
Oh, thank you. Yeah.
Hi, Jonathan. Jonathan's tuning in from the UK. He's watching from over there, and there's lots of people popping in. So thank you. Let us know where you're watching from in the comments, because we have people on different platforms, so you can't all see the interactions from the different platforms. So that's why Scott's putting them up for us. So let us know where you're watching from. And tell Sarah we said hi, because we have to go and see her. I haven't had her on for ages, and I really would like to. Talk of the Town. It's your debut single on your own. You've done a lot of writing and a lot of releasing in other ways. But what was the reason for releasing Talk of the Town, and how did you decide now's the right time?
Well, the Talk of the Town, the first song out of the gate, it was out of just sort of there was a handful of songs, and that one just sort of felt like the right one to go with, I guess. So it just felt I don't know. You just try not to overthink it sometimes. Just go with it. But that song, that's very proud of the record. I don't know what the song's really about, because it's when I wrote it, it was kind of happened quite quick in a songwriting session, and but leading up to that session, that the week prior, I was in cafes and restaurants, just like having my coffee and stuff like that, and you can just always hear conversations around you and people talking or gossiping, and it kind of just made me think, the things that we do and the things that we say it's kind of like words are kind of its own form of currency, if that makes sense. So and things get passed on, Chinese whispers or whatever, just information. So that kind of scenario, just sort of, I guess that inspired it, plus a Clint Eastwood movie that week.
That helped a little bit.
So I think that they're the two things that I think would have helped in the song.
Help it come about. I love that question. I love asking that question of different artists, because everybody's mind works differently when it comes to writing and releasing, and I always love that because I always find there's often songs come at the strangest moments.
Yeah, I was in the shower. Like, it's happened a lot. It happened 2 days ago. I was in the shower and I had to stop my shower.
Oh no!
Yeah, I'm getting used to it now, but gotta catch it. So
I had an idea come to me the other night in a dream, and I woke up and I still had it in my mind, and I'm like, that's a really, really good idea, and it worked really well. And I stupidly, like, I was really tired. I'm like, I remember that. I don't remember. I remember waking up. I remember thinking it was great, but not the rest is gone. And I'm so angry at myself because I thought that would have been the best one yet. I'm sure of it.
there's been times where I didn't leave the shower because of that reason, and I kicked myself afterwards because I didn't catch it.
No, and I don't think it ever comes back. Like, it seems like it's just gone. You know what? I gave you an opportunity to let me out in the world, and now you didn't listen.
You didn't take it, so
yeah, it's gone now. Take that. There's lots of people sending in messages. Daniel said, "How was the shower pressure? It must have been good because it brought good ideas."
Oh, the shower pressure was good. Slog it. Yeah, no, it was fine. It was just had to stop my shower and put down the.
It's part of the job. It's part of the job, isn't it? Well, tell us about writing, because you do a lot of co-writes and a lot of different styles. Do you do a lot of writing on your own in between, or is it something that just happens when it happens? Do you set down times for your songwriting?
I have quite a disciplined way of writing. Like I always allow spontaneity when I write songs, but there's always, I guess, a kind of a daily routine to what I do.
Yes.
Because sometimes you can, like, songs can sometimes just kind of fall into your lap, and sort of Talk of the Town was sort of like that. It was one of the easier ones, but sometimes you got to kind of work at it, and that's just my way of writing. I don't like to sit around and just wait for things to happen. I like to make things happen.
Try and get it to happen, and then if it happens in between, it's a bonus.
Exactly. So.
Yeah. Karen just said, I can't see the whole comment, but she said poetry wakes her up at 3 a.m. Oh, here we go. Scott, thank you. I just audio record and write down when you go back to bed. I should have been smart enough to do that, but I wasn't, and I think it's my own fault. I was just being lazy and wanting to sleep. I love hearing those stories about how they come from. But was you nervous this time releasing on your own, or just happy to do it?
I'm nervous just in general, so I guess so. Yeah, but it's just best you can do is just your very best. So I put it out there and do the best I can, and then the song's kind of out of my control now. So once they're done, I kind of just release them, and just hopefully people like it. But
absolutely.
Regardless what it is, I'm very proud of the record, and happy it's out there. So
it's beautiful. I like that. If you're happy and you're enjoying it, I think fans enjoy it more too. I think we can tell when it's something that when it's real for you. I think people feel it differently, especially in performances. I think, like, you can tell when an artist is just covering something that they don't want to do compared to something.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, it's all everyone's kind of different and got their own take and presentation or anything like that. So it's it's all, everyone just does the best they can, I guess, for the day.
Yeah, that's true. Very true. Now, I know Scott's in the green room. Thank goodness for Scott, because all these wonderful graphics are all thanks to Scott, and he spends so much time doing all our advertising, getting it all ready for everyone. So thank you, Scott. But he had a question before we went live about your film clip and where the shed is, where you film that. Is it a real shed, or is it graphics? Is it real?
No, it's a real shed. It's called the Stick Shed, and it was in, I might say it incorrect, so my apologies, Murtua or Matoa. Murtua? Yeah. But the Stick Shed, it's a real place. It looks phenomenal in a picture.
Yes.
And then, but then when you go there, I was like, pretty blown away by it. So it is, I strongly recommend to anybody that's out that way to go visit it, and we were really grateful that they allowed us to film.
It's open to public, like public can go there.
Public can go there. Yeah, it's fantastic. Like just the whole thing is just the infrastructure and just how it's phenomenal.
Incredible. How did that come about? Like obviously, you write your song and then are recording that, but then it's a whole different ball game again, doing your film clip and deciding where you want that to be and how you want that to be. How did the venue come about? And tell us the story about that.
The Stick Shed was an idea by my manager that came and just said, I think this place might be a good, a cool place for you to film. So we, looked into it, and the director Ian Ritter, I think he made a couple of phone calls from memory, and kind of all fell in. Just sort of fell into place, and we went up there, and we spent I think half a day there and filmed, and the woman in the clip's called Mary Katantian, so she's a wonderful singer in her own right too. So just a really fun day filming, and just trying to keep warm too. It was such a cold day. It was freezing, but it was a good day.
So when you wrote this song, was this written fairly recently, or have you been sitting on it for a little bit of time?
The majority of the song was done, kind of written and done either end of last year or the start of this year, and then it was finished when went into the studio with M Squared, and that was all finished there. But I think I wrote it like end of last year from memory.
It's a recent one. How special! I if you haven't already seen the film clip after the show, go and have a look. I have put the link in the comments for you. If I find it came straight up in a search, because sometimes when film clips are really new, they don't always come up in your search, but this one comes straight up. So if you can't find it in the search, the link is in the top of the comments, so you can go and have a look after the show. Karen had a question about your MS Squared production experience. That's a good question. How did that? Tell us about that.
M Squared, we worked together with them on a Darlinghurst record, and so I worked with the Talk of the Town. I can't say I can talk all day about M Squared, just their approach to music and the way that they make their records, and their just their dedication and just everything, work ethic. I can't speak highly enough of them. So it was just wonderful to be in the studio with them again, and making the record. It's wonderful.
I've never heard a bad word about them. And Jules, thank you for jumping in. I actually never thank you enough. I know we have the things that come on this page, but you do so much work for so many artists, but you do so much work for all of us. And I know that, you have hundreds of people that you are sending artists to. So thank you for all the time that you're always putting into us. We really do appreciate it. And Jules, trusting us with your artists. How good is Jules? I love how organized she is. And I sit there going, one day I'm going to be that organized, but I'm probably never going to get there. But the thought's there.
She's awesome, Jules. Yeah.
Oh, it's wonderful. I was just talking to you before about the film clip in the shed. When I suppose it's a bit different for you now, when you've probably gone and released a song, like when you were Darlinghurst releasing songs and deciding what ones you're going to do film clips and things with. For you, is it something that I'm going to do it with each song, or is it just ones that you connect with differently that you're going to? How do you decide?
I guess it's sort of that kind of gut feeling thing I try kind of go with, I guess. So it kind of just sort of all fell into place quite easily, I guess. So it was a natural, I guess, answer to what sort of looking for this record and for my debut single. So it kind of just all fell into place quite nicely. So it's a very proud of this song and the video too. I'm really happy with it. So.
Yeah, absolutely. And Scott has popped up. This is the one that I did read, Scott. The rest I didn't. I like sometimes for him to surprise me. He said that former former co-founder and principal songwriter of Darlinghurst, and you guys did take a Golden Guitar home New Talent of the Year. That would have been a very special moment for all of you at different levels, because you were all musicians and had done a lot of work before joining as a group. And yeah, especially being that you were a founder, that would have been a really special moment, I'd imagine.
Yeah, I think that was something that we're all very proud of, and for achieving in such a short time together, and you know, just the work that goes in, not just the band, but the whole team too. You know, that surrounded Darlinghurst. I think it's just a great memory, and you know, great privilege to have won that. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Karen said that she's looking forward to some of your live shows and hopes that you're coming to Queensland. Have you got tour plans for around at all? I mean, we're already 8 months into the year, so there's actually not that much left of 2020.
It's gone quick. Yeah, we're gonna just got to wait and see, I guess. My focus at the moment is promoting Talk of the Town and finishing off some new songs I'm wanting to got me mind pretty focused on. So that's the sort of current focus, but just have to wait and see in the future. Yeah,
very exciting thoughts. And the thing is, as you said, you've got some songs ready to go, so when you do go on the road, you're going to have those songs that people have already got to enjoy and then get to come along and sing it live. I know as a fan, when you go to a show, we love to be able to sing along, especially with artist original music. So to have the music out and people already knowing it, it'll make the tour so much fun. You'll be able to, get your crowd really joining in, and it'll just be so much fun.
Yeah, I'm not sure if they'll be able to join in because there'll be songs that they've never heard before.
Yes, there'll be secret words as well.
The majority of them would be all new songs I've been working on and would love to share with the audience. But whenever it happens, it's I'm looking forward to it. But just have to wait and see.
Wait and see. It's exciting. Lots more coming from the sound of you from you. Lots of things. And here's one that I didn't see. You said that you had co-written with Kylie Minogue and played guitar on Gabriella's global hit single "Sweet About Me" as well. I knew about Kylie. I didn't know about Gabriella, so that's a surprise to me. Very different experiences to what you're doing now. Different sounds, different styles. As a lot of that sort of, when you write for other people like that, are you aiming to write to a set style, or are you just writing that song and then going, this would suit that artist? How do you decide when you're either in a co-write or writing by yourself?
I guess if I'm writing for somebody else, like, you do pay attention, I guess, to their style, or what they sort of do and what they're sort of going for, and then you kind of take that in consideration, and then you kind of just trust the process, and just kind of just try and forget about all concepts and everything, and follow just trust what you're feeling and what you're doing. So like the Gabriella Chilmy song, that was my very first session. My very first session as a session musician. And I didn't know what I was doing, so all I can do was just go for it and see what happens, and it worked. And it would have been the same with the Kylie songs too. You just there was the sound we were kind of going for, but then you just something else takes over, I guess, and you just do it.
Yeah. See, I love that. I love hearing every artist that you talk to has a different style and a different way. Oh, he's got another one. Look at you go, Scott. I like these. These are fun. Jason has contributed to the Pet Shop Boys Grammy-nominated album, co-writing, providing keyboard, programming, and guitar. That's pretty cool as well. That's pretty special.
That was a... Oh, sorry. I thought I was going to...
No, you're right. No, I was just saying, as before, how much experience that you've had in the industry and everything. It's so... I love your story. It's so interesting to learn about and to hear. There's lots of people putting in comments in. I thank Scott, because I couldn't see them. When they're long, they don't always come up very clearly. The Darlinghurst debut album was world class. Every song hit a great legacy of music. Yeah, looking forward to your new music in 2026. And I know Karen said that every time as soon as you put a new song out, that's it. They know they're learning it as soon as it's released so they can sing along. Absolutely. With your plans for releasing new music, you were talking about, happy how the albums turned out. Have you already decided what you're going to release in order now, or are you still just going song by song to see how it fits?
There's songs on that I'm wanting to finish up, and then there's songs kind of all ready to go. But it's kind of I haven't really sort of sat down and thought about it as far, because like even with Talk of the Town, like when I was putting songs, how that all started was just from listening back to my own demos and kind of just thinking, oh, maybe these songs, because they were initially for other artists and things like that. But then when I hear it back in my demos, I was like, oh, this might actually be kind of cool if it sounded to me. So, and it'd be probably the same with any further releases too. But I haven't really thought about it. To be honest, I'm quite focused on just finishing the songs first and then making up my mind. Yeah,
absolutely. And I guess that's different for you, because a lot of artists, you do write for so many other people, which is fantastic. So I guess for you, it would be hard to choose which ones are suited to you more so than another artist. Like, you'd really have to listen to it back and think about it. And I would imagine you'd actually probably have to write it, sit it aside, and then come back to it with a fresh mind to then go, which does this really suit? Because, that would be quite a hard process.
Yeah, and I think it's trust in the process too with that whole thing, but yeah, you just kind of, I don't know, you just try and be as well prepared for the unknown. I think that's how I sort of see. So if an artist wants a song, or or have a song ready to go, you've kind of got things prepared, and that makes a lot of sense too. Yeah.
So as I was saying before, it's been a few years since we've seen you, obviously, because it's funny, we were saying how it kind of all feels like it wasn't that long ago, but at the same time, when you look back at the actual time, it has been a while. Has that, you were telling me before that you were only sort of decided to do your own music as a solo artist about a year ago. Has that time in between been something that's made you think you're going to go in a different direction? What was it that you decided, no, now's the time for me to go out as a solo artist and release it into the world?
I guess it was from the body of work I've accumulated over the last 2 years, and then sort of just once in a while a song, when I listen back to my demos, I'm thinking, I kind of just get that, I don't know, something inside of me just kind of perks up and goes, this kind of sounds cool as it is, like with my voice on it. Why don't you, you kind of get the what if sort of scenario going, and just over time I've kind of just sort of let it, let that side of me have its let it have its say, and then it's sort of accumulated to where we're at now. So it's slowly but surely, I guess. But so I'm just learning as I go along. To be honest, at first foremost, I'm a songwriter, so I'm just that's where my brain's always at. But as we go forward, we'll see where
Absolutely. I love hearing people's stories. Jonathan has just said that he would love it if we could get Country Kickback to the UK to do artists. I would love that. If you can work out a way that we can make it happen, I would love to see how we go. Because I tell you what, it's such a nervous thing going out of the country with music. It's like, oh, should I? That's a really, that'd be very exciting. Have you been overseas very much? Obviously a little bit, but have you been to the UK?
So I used to live in the UK for 4 years. This is going back.
He's got that in it. Of course, you've got a thing that's got.
He's so got all these information.
Yes.
So 18. I was living in England for 4 years, and then went to I went to Nashville after that for about 4 years, and then sort of sort of back and forth to LA over the last few years. So
Yeah. That is so special. UK and Nashville and Australian music industry, does it feel different for you overseas? Is music received in a similar way that it is in Australia? When you're in the UK, was it sort of, did it feel different to here, or is music kind of the same worldwide? It's the same passion, the same feelings?
I think the passions, regardless where you go, that's kind of anywhere. I guess like things like certain nuances and styles are probably a bit more prominent in certain areas. Like Nashville, of course, is known for country music and stuff, but Nashville reminded me of the place where I worked in England, where just the group of people I was working with, everyone was so passionate about making great music, and you feel that in Nashville. And so passion, I think, is kind of anywhere. It's just the way that we do things, and nuances of lifestyle and genre, style, approach, everything like that.
It's always interesting, isn't it? Because a lot of it, I guess, for me, everywhere I've traveled, it doesn't matter what sort of concert I go to. You're right, the passion's there. It doesn't matter what the genre is. People don't tend to go to concerts unless they do have that feeling, I guess, for me. And that's probably what I love the most about going to a live event. And I love seeing the excitement the crowd have. And I also like seeing it taking them to a different place. So we all listen to music for different reasons at different times, but you can see when somebody's live and connecting with the song, it just takes whatever's going on in their life away for a few seconds. And that's probably why I love it. And I would imagine that would stay the same everywhere around the world.
I think that's kind of what we all kind of like. I know, songwriters and musicians want to give that approach, and I know, I guess humans in their own ways want to feel that connection, or that, just a break from reality, or whatever it is, whatever it may be. I think that's what we all aim for, to reach and feel, so.
Yes. Yeah, that's a very good point. It is, isn't it? And we all need it, I guess, in any time. And I think that's one of the fun things about the industry for me, is seeing it from both perspectives, as a fan and as an industry worker. I think we all still have that in a fan. So that helps with that, I think. We all use music to get us somewhere else. And Scott's got another little thing here for us. I told you he had a few tonight. I get excited when he does it. He said, you co-wrote The Promise with Girls Aloud, which won Best British Single in 2009 at the Brit Awards. That is so exciting. How are their awards a bit similar to ours? Does it run and it go? Tell us about that experience. That would have been just crazy.
Well, the award thing, I'm not sure. I never got a physical award. That was just for the artists and stuff like that. But it's end of the day, regardless of I guess any, if songs do certain things or achieve certain things, it's always a wonderful thing, and always appreciative of it happening. Just the memories of writing these songs, and just the feeling. That's I think if that's sort of the common thread amongst just every anything that's been released, or that's the most rewarding, kind of priceless thing. I guess I don't know if I answered your question, but I think that's just that when someone mentions Promise and all that, and they talk about what it achieved and stuff, I'm like, the feeling I did when I wrote it was that's the most.
That's all that. Yeah, absolutely. That's a really good way of looking at it too, because, and I think people don't probably realize that we see artists winning an award, and sometimes, and don't get me wrong, the artists have done and deserve those awards 100%, but sometimes what people don't realize is how many people are behind the song to get it to that point, and the magic that has happened for it to just come about before it's even in people's ears, let alone getting to a stage where it's nominated or winning, or all those sorts of things. And I haven't thought of it like that. That's a really good way of thinking. In that moment, the writing was the winning and the experience you had with the people. I love that. Yes. Karen said, she said, it takes a team effort to produce a song, from a songwriter, musicians, production, video, performance, and marketing. Absolutely. It's huge. And the expense too. The expense is just as big, isn't it?
Yeah.
Where is the best place for us to follow you and keep an eye on what you're doing, and when your next single comes out? I know I ask this every time I do a show, because we have TikTok and Facebook and YouTube and hundreds of places, but I tend to find most, like all of us, most artists have a platform that they're probably more active on than others. What is your area to watch out for?
I'm on Instagram and Facebook and TikTok and all that. So yeah, just if you type in Jason Resch music, you generally find me kind of on all those sort of platforms, and YouTube as well. And yeah, I just type it in. That's where I guess you'll find a lot of my latest news, or things I'm doing. So
all the information. Because it is hard to keep up to. It is so hard to keep up to. Like, we're so lucky now. There's new music every week from everybody. So we've got to have one spot where we go, you know what, if you really want to find out, this is the best spot to go, because I update this the most. Or, I always like to have a platform.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Now, your current single, we were just saying, also is in the comments. So if you guys haven't heard it, and I reckon all the faces that I can see jumping in today, I know you would have all listened to it so much. But if you haven't, there's a QR code here. And at the top of the comments, there's also a link to the video as well. And I reckon, looking at that, there's also a YouTube Music link in there as well. So you should be able to find it nice and easy tonight when the show finishes. This is the best way. Have you had much feedback from the video? Have people been asking you about the shed, or is that?
Yeah, it's been one of the questions too. It's like, oh, where's that location? It's phenomenal. So and so yeah, it's just it's been good, positive feedback all round. So it's so I'm very happy, because it's a song I'm very, very proud of, and hopefully continues to people continue to enjoy it and visit the Stick Shed.
Absolutely. I love it. And it is so nice to finally hear from you and catch up with you. It feels like it's been ages, and it's also not at the same time. So it's been lovely to see you. I hope we get to see you out on the road when you're ready. I can't wait to see you. I do have to say, though, when you're ready and touring Tassie, you have to come and visit us. We are so hungry for music down here. So come down and we can, I know people down here would love to see you. You guys did a show down here a couple of years ago. I remember, because I was on the mainland and I was so upset because you were down here and I was over there, and it always happens.
I just remember that trip. Because it was really rainy. It was raining a lot. I remember slipping on the way to the stage, just like,
oh my gosh, it's
holding my guitar.
You're on the coast. You're on the west coast, weren't you? I think.
I believe so.
Always rainy and wet. Yeah, and then it was you guys that had someone broke into your car down here. Was that here? Yeah.
Yeah, that was.
We don't normally do that here, but
no. It's just one of those unfortunate scenarios. But that all got sorted out.
Yeah. Oh, you got it all sorted. That's really good. It was. I remember thinking, of course they're there this weekend, because it was. Yeah, it was around Tamworth time, I think, because I think I flew over for a gig and then went straight to Tamworth. I think
from memory, it was quite close. Or very. Yeah.
I was so excited when I saw it come up, and then I looked at the date. Oh, trust my luck. So I agree, Karen, you have to get back to Tassie. It seems like that's been a long time too. And she remembers when your car got broken into. The things that we remain in our heads, I don't know. This is strange thing.
Yeah.
2025 is an exciting year for you. New music coming, that sort of thing. When you're on the road, will you be getting merch and things that people can come along and buy, or things like that when they see you?
Oh, I believe so. Probably get a car, car security door or something. I don't know.
Yeah, that would be. Remember to lock the car.
Yeah, something like that. Don't be the talk of the town. I don't know. Sorry. I guess so. I think it's just yeah, like I was saying,
Yeah.
I'm so focused on finishing these songs first, and then but
Yeah.
I guess once the opportunity to hit the road, I'm sure I'll be going out there and possibly with some merch and
Yes.
hopefully locks or something. I don't know.
Locks would be good. Yeah, we could do that.
Yeah,
We'll get some
that.
locks, little lock key chains.
Yeah.
To make it happen. Thank you so much for taking the time to talk to us tonight. I hope you don't have another interview you got to rush off to, because I'm a very good talker.
No, it's all good, and appreciate your support as always, and thanks for having me on the show. It's been a lot of fun today.
It's been lots of fun. Thank you so much, and thank you everybody. Karen said she'll do the merch table for you in Tassie and Queensland. Now that's a good excuse for a holiday. I like it. Good thinking.
Thank
Smart thinking. That you can nearly claim that on tax then, surely. But, yeah. Thank you everybody for joining us. I'm not sure if we'll be back next week because I am flying out. I've just got to sort of juggle a few things around. I'm going to try and put another show in before I fly. So just keep an eye on the page. It might have a different day and time. Who knows with me, because my brain doesn't work that far ahead. It's broken. But, yeah, thank you guys for joining in, and all the comments. I know we've got so many comments on Facebook and YouTube. So thank you both for joining in, and have a safe week, everyone. And thank you again, Jason.
I appreciate it, and thank you everybody.
See you guys.
See ya.